Hello, and I welcome you to this Yin Yoga class for the heart chakra. My name is Valeria. Now, the heart chakra's name is Anahata. It is related to the color green color that we're going to use throughout the class for visualization. This is a Yin Yoga class. We get the body into poses very slowly. We hold the poses anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. And we get out of the poses very, very slowly. It is important that you move slowly into the pose and that you get out of the pose slowly as well. Make the getting into the pose and getting out of the pose part of the pose itself. There's a lot of sensations that come about with this type of practice, like a throbbing sensation. Intensity is built, and we practice letting go. We practice finding stillness on the poses. Now, for today's class, what you're going to need is to be very comfortable. Maybe have a couple of tissues at hand. You may move some emotions. It is the heart chakra. It is the place where we connect to compassion, forgiveness, self-love, and love to others. If you have a couple of pillows, also have them at hand, and a couple of blankets, so you can make yourself as comfortable as you can to get into the class. Ready? For the beginning of the class, we're going to sit comfortably, one foot in front of the other, one ankle in front of the other for easy pose. And I'm actually sitting on top of a blanket. When I take it off, the knees get higher than hips height, and elevating the sacrum allows for the knees to fall at least hips height. This will make you feel very comfortable, especially if you sit and you feel that tightness on the hip flexors. So make yourself comfortable. You can always just put one leg out or sit on your heels. Now bring the attention to your torso by lifting the chest. Bring the shoulders towards the ears, the back, and then down, and then tuck your chin in slightly. Just picture the back of the torso, from the back of your head all the way down to your tailbone. On the inhale, imagine that you're growing taller towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, make sure you relax the shoulders, you relax your face, you relax your jaw. Place your hands above on your thighs. Close your eyes or soften your gaze down to the tip of your nose, and just shift your attention to your breath. Notice the air as it goes in through your nostrils and fills your lungs all the way. Notice the air as it leaves the body. And take a couple of breaths. Without really changing anything about the way you're breathing at the moment, keep breathing. Keep paying attention to the sensations of the body on the inhale. Notice the natural pauses of the breaths at the end of the inhale and at the end of the exhale. See if you can connect to the sensations you feel on these natural pauses of breath. I invite you to deepen your breath just by making the inhale a little longer, filling your lungs a little more all the way, without really tensioning the chest or the neck or the face. And as you exhale, slowly exhale. You can choose a count of 4, 5, or 6 for the inhale and the same count for the exhale. Just make sure you don't feel tension at the end of the breath. Relax the abdomen on the inhale, and notice how this allows you to fill your lungs even a little more. Your mouth is relaxed. You're not clenching on your teeth. You're not frowning. Soften your face. Now the next time we inhale, we're going to raise the arms up above the head. Bring the palms together towards the chest. Take your right hand and place it on your chest, and then the left hand on top of it. Connect to your heart center, to the energy that is being moved at this very moment just by your heart pumping blood to your body. Connect to this place of love, feelings, acceptance, compassion, forgiveness. Connect to your heart. Keep also breathing slow, deep, with control. And plant these seeds at the beginning of practice. Ask yourself these questions. Do I think I am worthy of love? Do I put others' needs in front of mine? Do I leave my self-care for last? Is it easy for me to forgive? Is it easy for me to allow others to love me? Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Bring your palms together in front of your heart and take this time to set an intention for your practice. Because we're working with the heart chakra, see if you can have an intention that's related to any of the questions we asked. Anything related to being able to forgive others or forgive yourself. Anything related to allow yourself to receive love or to give yourself love. Have a clear idea on your mind. Take a deep, slow inhale and hold your breath. Exhale out through your mouth, releasing your intention out into the world. Softly open your eyes and place your hands on your thighs. We're going to move on our first Yin Yoga posture, and for that we're going to lay down on the floor. This is a supported fish pose. If you have blocks, you can use them. If you have pillows, you can use them, or if not, a couple of blankets. If you roll them and you make it thick as a pillow, you can use it as well. So let's lean on the back. I'm gonna show you first with the blocks, and then I'm gonna use the pillow. I'm gonna place the blocks, one of them where the space in between my shoulder blades are, and the other one where the back of the head is. I'm gonna lean back, try and place the back of the middle space in between the shoulder blades, right on top of the block, and the back of the head also on top of a block here. Allow your chest to open, and if you're doing this on top of a pillow, just make sure the back of your head has support. We're gonna let the chest open. Rotate the shoulders by bringing the palms to face up. You shouldn't feel any pinching or any of the corners of the block in between your ribs. So make sure you are comfortable here. Also, the block has 3 different heights. Use the height that it's best for you. If you have done this pose before and you feel comfortable with it, and you do not have any high blood pressure or any problem with your eyes, then you may take the block behind your head off and let your head down on the mat. So your chin, there's space in your throat and your chin is pointing up towards the ceiling. Make sure you're comfortable. Close your eyes. Bring your attention to your chest. Supported fish pose. We're going to hold it for a full 4 minutes. Stay connected to your breath. Notice if it's easier to take deeper, fuller inhales. The heart chakra is connected to the lungs, the chest bone, the thymus, the arms, the chest, and the shoulders. In supported fish pose, the ribs are protruding towards the ceiling, creating a little more space for the lungs to expand. Gravity is pulling onto the muscles of your chest, allowing them to stretch gently and slowly. Soften your face, soften your jaw, soften the muscles surrounding your eyes. Tune in to your heart and to the energy on your heart center. Feel that energy radiating out to your arms and your hands. Feel that energy radiating down to your abdomen, your legs, and your feet. And finally, feel that energy radiating up to the top of your head. Take one deep, full inhale through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. If your head is not supported by a block or a pillow, very, very careful. Bring your hands behind your head and use your hands to help you lift your head gently. Stay here and slowly slide your body out to the right side. Rest on your right side for a full breath. Move the blocks or the pillows from behind your back and very, very slowly bring your back flat on the mat. You can extend the legs or keep the legs bent. This is up to you. We'll rest in Shavasana and use this pose as a rebound, as a way of giving the body time to feel the benefits of the pose we just practiced. Notice any subtle changes on energy. It also gives the spine a little time to get back to its neutral shape. Last breath in. Exhale out through your mouth. Now with your right hand, the index and middle finger, we're going to do a thymus tapping. With the tip of these two fingers, we're going to tap gently and lightly all the way along the chest bone. Have the mic here, let me take it out. Very, very gently tap on top of the chest bone. We're going to do this for about 2 minutes, and you can change hands. This tapping stimulates the thymus gland. It helps boost immunity. Stay with your breath, still breathing deep and slow. Very gently keep tapping the chest bone. After a little while, you begin to notice the vibration of the tapping on the chest. Last breath in. Exhale and pause the tapping. Stay resting on your back and take 3 full breath cycles. Now very slowly come back up into a seating position. You can go into your side first and then slowly come back up. Once in a seated position, make sure you feel comfortable, sitting on top of a blanket, a pillow, or a block, we go back to easy pose. One foot in front of the other, one ankle in front of the other, comfortably sitting with the torso lifted, chin tucked in, shoulders relaxed. We'll practice Viloma breathing technique or a pranayama technique. For this technique, we're gonna take a deep breath in through your nose, sigh out through your mouth. Breathe in through the nose, hold the breath. Exhale out slowly in 3 parts. So we divide the exhale in 3. Inhale deep, pause, exhale 1, 2, 3. And there's a gentle pause at the end of each of the 3 parts of the exhale. Let's do it again. Inhale deep, exhale in 3 parts. Gonna do it again twice more. I want you to keep your mind on the space as we pause in each of the pauses of the exhale. Also at the end of the inhale, just notice how the body feels. Inhale deep. Notice the energy as you hold the breath. Exhale, pause, pause, exhale completely. One more time. Good. Now we're gonna do it again, and we're gonna stay a little longer at the end of the last pause of the exhale. Ready? Inhale deep. Fill your lungs all the way. Pause. Exhale 1. Pause. Exhale 2. Pause. Exhale out completely and stay there. Inhale. Exhale in 3 parts. Stay, hold a little bit, wait a little bit before inhaling again. Inhale. Last time through, exhale. 2. Last 1. Stay in this space in your body where all of the air is out. And now breathe normally. And softly open your eyes. We're gonna move down into the mat on the left side. Bring a block, or if you have a blanket or a pillow. We're gonna place the block underneath the armpit. Lay on the side. You're gonna use your elbow to help you with support. And you're gonna move a lot of sensation underneath the armpit. It doesn't have to be intense. It's just a little bit of sensation. You can rest your head on your hand. We're gonna stay here for a full minute. Scapula release. Notice what's happening with your chest. Do you tend to round your chest, your shoulders forward? Can you keep the opposite shoulder towards the back? Noticing how the sensation underneath the armpit slowly becomes a little bit more intense. You can use your right hand for support. Take one more breath in, exhale, and slowly push the floor away with your right hand. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Now remember, we move slow. This is a very slow pace yoga. And then again, we place the armpit right underneath the block. You have 3 different heights. Use the one that works best for you. This will be too much for the length of my arm. I'm gonna use the middle height. If you don't have a block, you can place a blanket that you roll and you create a little bit of height with it. So we let the head on the hand and we put the elbow down, laying on the side. Move around until you feel a little bit of sensation, and this little pressure here helps you release the scapula. Stay and breathe. Take one more breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. And slowly push the floor away. Come back up into a seated position. Take a moment here on easy pose. Take a couple of breaths and tune into any sensations, any energy changes along the sides of the body and along the center of your chest. We're going to extend the right leg out. Keep the left leg bent. You can place a block or a pillow or anything for support. You can also just put your elbow on your thigh. We're going to open the chest up to the left and then rest the head on that right hand. You can stay here, but then again, if this is uncomfortable for you, you can place the elbow on the block and any of the heights of the block. Just want you to keep the chest open, the shoulders relax away from the ears. Stay here and breathe. We'll hold this pose for 3 full minutes. Once you find your body is settled on the pose, stay still. Your face is relaxed. Your mind is still focused on your breath. Shoulders relaxed, face relaxed. Take one full breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Slowly, very, very slowly, begin to bring your body back to center. Torso lifted, chin tucked in, shoulders relaxed. Take a couple of breaths and just tune into the sensations you feel and where do you feel them. And softly open your eyes. Extend your left leg and bend your right. You're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Gonna lean onto the left elbow on the inside of the leg. You can place your head here, or if you have a block in any of the heights of the block, that can help you stay leaning to the side with the chest open, so the opposite shoulder is turning back and we're keeping this line open. You probably notice that at first it feels comfortable and it's okay, but the longer we stay in the pose, the more we start to feel the connective tissue that surrounds the muscles that starts to stretch and open up, as well as the connective tissue of the joints, the ligaments, the tendons. Stay here with me for 3 minutes. Staying focused on the breath, on the chest open. In this side bend, we are stretching the sides of the body. At the end of the inhales, you can feel the muscles in between the ribs stretching all the way, the intercostal muscles, creating flexibility on the muscles of the ribcage, the ones that expand the ribcage forward, outward, and upward. Creating space for the lungs for those deeper, bigger, fuller inhales. The lungs also connected to the heart chakra. Notice if you're tensioning the chest, the neck, the face, and keep those muscles relaxed. One last breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Bring your chin to your chest and very extremely slowly come back up. spine is aligned, and then very, very slowly lift your gaze. Take a couple of breaths without creating any more movement, except for the movement of the breath, the natural movement of the breath, the ribcage expanding and contracting. We're going to extend the right leg and lean back, resting on corpse pose for 5 full breaths. Move slow, extremely slow. Stay connected to the sensations you feel. Take one more breath. Sight out through your mouth and slowly come back up into a seated position. In any way that's the most comfortable for you. Okay. Once on a seated position, we're gonna bring the soles of the feet together in front of us. And now the closer the heels are to your hips, the more intense the stretch is going to be. So find the placement of your feet that allows you to have that diamond shape with the legs, and yet it also allows you to stand up straight and comfortable. We're gonna move a little bit, creating a little bit of yang energy. The energy of yin is the energy of stillness, and the energy of yang, the energy of movement. And we are going to do a little bit of that just to balance out the practice. For when we hold this pose still, you can use some support for the knees if you need to. Always have something to prop yourself up and feel very comfortable. So soles of the feet together, grab onto your ankles or your lower legs, or maybe the thighs, whatever allows you to stand up straight. Inhale and bring your chest forward, your shoulders towards the back, and lift your chin up. There's an arching of the back, there's an opening of the chest, and also the neck, the front of the neck. Take one more breath. Exhale, let's round the back. Notice the movement of the shoulders forward. Round your back, bring your chin to your chest, and look down to your belly button, and stay here for a couple of breaths. As you stay rounded, connect to the back of your heart, the back of your lungs. Inhale, chest forward, look up. Exhale and round. 3 more times. Deep, full inhale, chest forward, shoulders back, look up. Exhale and round. 2 more. Inhale, look up. Exhale and round. Last one. Bring your spine to neutral. And from here, we're gonna fall forward over the legs, and we're gonna hold this folded butterfly for 3 full minutes. You can grab onto your feet or your ankles. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, and as you fall from the hips first, then let go of your chest and your head, and let your upper body hang forward over the legs. Take a moment to adjust your body so that you have support if you need to for the knees, or maybe you want to have support in front of you, something to help you have a little support for the head. Place your arms in front of you with your palms facing up. Stay in this seated forward butterfly for 3 full minutes, connecting to the back of your heart.
Every time we arm forward folds, it's a gesture of the body to surrender to the moments when we didn't love ourselves. Surrender to what it is, what it was. Once you surrender, you create the space for forgiveness. Look inward and see what your heart is showing you. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to forgive yourself. You deserve to have the power to forgive others. In this forward fold with the palms facing up, we're gesturing also that we're ready to receive forgiveness, to receive acceptance, to receive self-love and the love of others. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Turn your palms down into the floor. Tuck your chin into your chest and very, very, very slowly, inch by inch, unroll your spine. Keep your chin tucked into your chest. And as we bring the weight of the shoulders right above the hips, the head is still hanging forward and you feel the stretch on the back of the neck. Slowly lift your chest, your head up, very slowly. Softly open your eyes. With your hands on the outside of your knees, help your legs very slowly to come back to center. Make your way into the mat. Bring a blanket or a block on your right side. Keep it there just for now. Stay in this resting position on our rebound pose for about 5 full breaths. In through your nose, out through your nose. As you allow your body to rebound, I want to introduce you to the mantra of the heart chakra. Mantra is a sound, vibration that has an effect on the nervous system. The
heart chakra mantra is Yam. Yam. Y-A-M. It's a long Yam. It's like when we do Om, but with Yam. You can do this out loud as we do the last couple of poses, or you can repeat Yam to yourself. It's up to you. Extend both arms out to the side and lift both feet off the floor. Bring your knees together. Inhale. On the exhale, let your knees fall to your right side on top of that blanket or even on top of the block. Make sure the back of your left shoulder is in contact with the floor, and if you need to use your upper right arm to help you push the floor away and help you keep that upper body, the top of the torso on the floor, do it. In this supine twist, you can keep your gaze up or shift your gaze to your left arm, and we'll stay here for about 1.5 minutes. Yum. Yum. Take a full breath in through your nose. As you exhale, slowly, very, very slowly, bring the lower back in contact with the floor. Take a moment to align your hips back with the rest of the torso. Take the block or your blanket or a pillow, whatever you were using for support, and place it on the left side of your body. Lift your feet off the floor, your knees are together. Extend your arms out. Inhale, exhale, knees fall to the left side. If you have to adjust that support, take the time now before we settle into the pose to adjust the pillows or the blocks so you feel comfortable. You can put your left hand on top of your right thigh or on top of your ribs. So make sure your upper body, the back of both shoulders in contact with the floor. And we'll stay here for 1.5 minutes. Be mindful of your upper back and notice if it tensions up and relax it. Take a breath in through your nose. As you exhale, very, very slowly move your feet back on the mat and your lower back on the floor. Take a moment here to align your hips with the rest of the body and prepare for Shavasana. Knees bent or your legs extended, whatever feels more comfortable to you. Especially if you have discomfort on the lower back, you can keep the knees bent. Arms by the sides of the body with the palms facing up, so we create that external rotation on the arms. Make sure you are comfortable. Close your eyes. Visualize a green, bright light hovering right above the chest. I want you to describe to yourself the brightness of this light, the intensity, the type of green that you see. See that green light above the chest, above the heart. And now begin to feel that green light. Feel it as the energy that's coming out of your heart center. From the back of your ribs, the back of your lungs, the heart, the front of the heart, the front of the lungs, the front of the ribs, the sternum, the chest bone. Take a deep inhale through your nose, and on the exhale, see that green light going up a little higher above the body, and allow that green light to cover your body from the crown of your head to your toes. That green light symbolizes the energy of your heart, your ability to forgive yourself, to accept yourself, and to love yourself. At this moment, you are irradiating love to each and every cell of your physical body. You're also sending love to all of your emotions and sending love to all of your thoughts. Your physical, your emotional, your mental self. Feel your body being washed by your own love. Repeat with me. I accept myself. I forgive myself. I love myself. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth, releasing any tension. Take your hands above your head and reach your arms out like you're stretching, like you just woke up, and then stretch your feet, bring your knees to the chest and hug your knees in tightly. Let your hips rock side to side and let your body fold to your right. Stay in this fetal position for a couple of breaths. In Shavasana, corpse pose, we allow the body to release whoever came into the practice. In this fetal position, we symbolize that we're ready to be reborn after practice. Keep your eyes closed and your attention inward, and bring your left hand down into the floor. Use the left palm to help you push the floor away, and as you keep your chin tucked into your chest, you very, very slowly come back up into a seated position. Once on a seated position, you're comfortable. If you need to sit up on a blanket, bring your attention back to your chest by lifting it, relaxing the shoulders, tucking the chin. Now bring the right hand above the chest and then the left on top of it. And take this time to connect to the intention you set for yourself at the beginning of class, but also connect to the feeling you have right now on your chest, on your heart. Bring your palms together and rub them against each other until you create a little bit of heat. And once you create that heat, place the hands about an inch above the heart. And use that heat to symbolize your own energy that you use to heal your own heart. And then move your hands up above your face and your head and bless the rest of yourself with health, love, forgiveness, acceptance. Place your hands in front of the heart. We finish class saying Namaste.